All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are rolling on this bitch, and I still don't see my chat box. Here it is. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna close out of King Friday. Yeah, sometimes I like to go a little edgy on Sunday night. Because, you know, it's the end of the weekend and we're all faced with that horrible, grim reality of going to school on a Monday. But hey, May 1st is tomorrow, which means, go figure, last month of the school year. Fuck. I'm going to summer school. Okay. Shit, why can't I see my chat box? Alright, guys, bear with me. Gonna have to look some. Don't mind Mama Lucifer. Or Ari do goo goo gee 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 1 hour flick gee. The fuck are these search predictions? OB, nope, that's fucking wrong. Streamlabs chat box. Question mark. See, I don't know what the fucking problem here is. Because I've watched this video and I've watched like other videos too, and they all say, yep, after you're done, they'll all be on the stream. And you can see it, but I can't see chat right now. It's not like anyone's watching anyway. Been live for a minute and a half, and absolutely no bitches have been gained. I guess that can be my high school tag. The bitches list. The once bitches, now no bitches. Okay, just checking up and seeing that my computer isn't shitting itself. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna send a message. I'm gonna send a message to myself to make me feel a little less lonely. What the join Twitch today? What do you mean join Twitch today? This is already connected to my Twitch account. What the actual for Dinkeldorf? Certified monkey name. Oh yeah, guys, don't look. Alright, good. J. But just to give you all hackers a hint, my password does not have a J in it, so this very much is the password. Hold on. I might have put an extra character in. I know damn well what my password is. Hold up. See your March memories recap. Aww. Alright. Okay, guys. Don't look. I need to go into my Gmail. Don't look at my OnlyFans messages. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's fine. No one's doxing me. No one gives a shit about me. This is the exact same energy as the last school year when they wanted us all to change our passwords, but no one did because we all knew that what the fuck would anyone do if they hacked into our account? Hi, Evan! Oh my god, Solera Discord 26! Yo! Ah! What's up, my nigga? Did you see? Did I send you something on Discord? I can't even. Oh, better get out of that. I can't even remember if I sent anything to you on Discord, but I probably did. You see, I'm what they call a little reverberated narcissist, which means like I don't really know what that means actually. Oh, there we go. Okay, all right. So it's just so I won't keep you waiting, Evan. I know you saw the tags, and you're here to see my document to give to Antonio. Now, I wanted to start this a little earlier on before, but I didn't really get the chance, aka it was just like kind of a boring activity and I didn't want to do it unless I was streaming. So here we go. Antonio's. Oh yeah, to give a little bit of lore here. See, Antonio, my good fellow buddy pal man, who has like all the expensive recording equipment and shit, is like my creative arts coach up in the cities. See, I want him to give me laptops and well, did want him to give me recording equipment, but you know, that's just fucking expensive. Plus, it's not even up to him. That's like the JK program's property. So he can't really be the final say, but what he can do is give me these like far lesser, more shittier laptops for KFC, the Creative Freelancer Club. And so I was like, oh my God, that's poggers. Okay, maybe I won't get the, you know, $2,000 MacBook Pros, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting laptops that can run Audacity because, well, really all we'll be needing is Audacity anyways. So he said, give him a doc with all the shits that he needs. So what we're doing and why we're doing it and what I need. And so that's what I'm doing right here. Can you see it? Can you see the doc? Can you see it? Evan, I went back to Streamlabs because I can't really see the chat unless I'm here. Edit your stream, title and description. Nope. Okay. You can hear me though, right? You can hear me? Right? Right? I swear to God. I've been talking this whole time and you can't hear me. You can hear me, right? Good. Hooray! Tell Tyler and JJ to get their thin, dinky, twinky McDonald's having asses. Well, okay, I guess Tyler works at Walmart now because he's so much better than us because Walmart pays $16. Well, you know what? I work at Taco Bell now, and Taco Bell starts at $15.50. So fuck y'all, McDonald's bitches. I get 50 more cents than starting pay there. But of course, the penalty for my careless recreations entitled me to work with Derek. I don't want to work with Derek. He was there when I came in today. Needless to say, I got reminded why I don't want to work with Derek because I was just sitting down, nicely, calmly minding my business, filling out the little application form on the tablet, and he comes by, and then he wipes this giant-ass cheese pile, like this pile of cheese that was like on tacos and chalupas and stuff, onto my leg, because he was cleaning the table right by me, and he just... Nigga, what the fuck? Why? And then he starts laughing, and it's like, har, 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 very funny. You know, the only thing that kept me sane during that whole interview process was the fact that Sean, who was the GM there, he had this keyboard extension for the tablet, and the touchpad was so freaking smooth. It was like butter. And it's crazy to think how, like, millions of people have used that before, but that's still, like, really smooth. Anyway, I suppose if you're just listening to me and you're not really paying attention to the stream, that's cool too. Hey, just chatting. That's what the tag was because I couldn't find anything that said writing a Google Doc or doing homework or Photoshop. Because that's technically what I'm doing here because I want to stream doing that. So anyway, let me humor you with a little dinner time story. So, 20 minutes ago, I just got back from Jan's Buffet. And I don't necessarily care for Jan's Buffet. I mean, Chinese cuisine has never been my specialty, but, you know, I'll go there every once in a while because it's a place that a lot of people in town like to go. Subsequently, my family, more so speaking. And so, really, all I used to get there when I was younger is, like, the mac and cheese, the red shish kebab chicken, and rice. And to an extent, that's, like, still all I eat, except expand the chicken catalog to, like, honey chicken, coconut chicken, the chicken with the white stuff. No, that's the coconut. Yeah, that is the coconut chicken, the chicken with the white stuff on it. And that's really about it for chicken. And then sushi, but Jan's Sushi, after having Coburn's and being exposed to so much better sushi, it's kind of bad sushi. It's like hella mid sushi. I don't like the sushi there. It's too not rice. Like that rice, it's just chewy. That's all it is. It doesn't have any flavor. And I know rice is supposed to be flavorless. It's supposed to be like kind of a base is hill grain. But no, it's supposed to just be something that you use in order to encode something around or to dry off your phone, unless you make fried rice or you like explicitly put time and effort into making the rice taste like something. But Jan's Sushi is just gross. And the stuff in the middle, like, they had the sushi that looked very similar to what I get at Coburn's, all things considered. It had like the cheesy orange sauce. Okay, it's not cheesy, but they had orange sauce, right? And so I got it. But I think it's just an egg roll. Like, it's just part of an egg roll wrapped in the kelp or the seaweed, whatever the fuck the black stuff is in the sushi. Because I know that shit ain't black people. And then the rice, it's just egg roll with sauce on it and wrapped in seaweed and rice. There's nothing special about it. And so then I guess my stomach isn't done with that shit. So my grandma's all like, wow, I really paid to take you to dinner, didn't it? And I'm like, sure. Like, I'm not the one who wanted to go to Jan's Buffet. You literally told me that we were going to Jan's Buffet for dinner. Now, if you gave me the choice to go and I said yes, then yeah, I can understand the frustration. But I don't, because it's not warranted at all. Because it was either I go or I go. Yeah, I'm hilarious. But seriously, she didn't give me the choice. She just said we're going. So then I went. And then she got super mad at me. So that's great. Also, peanut butter chicken. I don't know what the hell got into me that one time that I was going there with my mom and my brother. But they forced peanut butter chicken to go on me that day. And I think it was just an outcome of peer pressure. I really don't like the peanut butter chicken. Peanut butter and chicken, that just doesn't sound good. And I get why people like it, because it's chicken and coated in like a creamy breading outer layer, which sounds good on paper, but it's like the same thing as a strawberry chicken biscuit sandwich. Like, it sounds good on paper. You got sweet and chicken. What could go wrong with sweet and chicken? Those are like three of the hypest things a black man loves. Sweet, chicken, and a biscuit sandwich. All neatly compiled into one utterly gross, despicable package. But no, it doesn't taste good. I wouldn't know. I haven't had a strawberry chicken biscuit sandwich. But I saw it on an Instagram post once. Speaking of an Instagram post, I've been talking to Anna over Instagram, right? And so I got her to commission something. First commission on the house. So I don't know if she told you about that or, you know, how often you talk to Anna. But yeah, I got her drawn some for me for KFC. I'm going to put it on a slide. I've been making the backdrop in Photoshop for a little bit now, and I'm still going to be editing it, which is, you know, why I had the stream up. So then I can be motivated, because in a way, having a stream up makes me more motivated to do work. Because if I'm just doing it all by myself, like, sure, I want to get shit done for the future, so it's easier and it's just better. And plus, you know, graphic design is my passion and crap, but with people watching me with an audience, and especially with a chat box that I can't frickin' see, it motivates me more. Okay, nothing on Instagram. Hold on. Character AI experiments. Holy crap. Rita, I'm streaming. Come streaming with me. Yippee! You know, I considered playing the Demon's Souls remake on stream earlier today, which is just something that I really want to get back to, playing that Demon's Souls remake, because holy crap, that game looks so fucking good, and it's like not even close. It's genuinely not even close. If there was a game that looked like Into the Spider-Verse or Puss in Boots 2, then hell yeah. Like, that game would without a doubt be my favoriteest looking game of all time, but okay, favoriteest looking game? Demon's Souls is definitely the best looking game, purely from a graphical standpoint. From graphical fidelity, it is astounding what they managed to pour into that game. It looks so good. So, like, hyper realistic, but not ugly. It doesn't look like Brawl. Because I gotta be honest here, with how much of a Brawl fanboy I am, with how much I love defending Brawl, that game looks ugly as hell. It looks as ugly as Blighttown. Plus, like New Game Plus Blighttown. It's even stinkier and poopier and more brownier. Gross. But like the color palette, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, because I definitely know what they were doing with Brawl. They wanted to give it a more grim realism look, and to its credit, it definitely works out in its identity, because everyone knows what Brawl looks like comparatively to all the other Smash games. 64 is 64 and very blocky and chippy and poly, but you know, that's got its own charm. It was the very beginning, and Link's face looked utterly horrifying, just as any other Legend of Zelda character in that N64 time frame looked. Melee was like really plasticky. It looked fake. It looked even more fake than 64, but you know, I didn't mind it. For like the 3 times I played Melee, Brawl had a more grim realism look to it. It got real, you could say. Get real. Wow. And then Smash 64 minus the 6. So Smash 4, I don't really know what its look was. I don't really know what its graphical outstandments were. It just kind of looked like a better Brawl. Now, I guess it looked more cartoony. It looked way less real. It was way brighter and colorful than Brawl. But that was really about it. Unless, of course, we're talking about 3DS, which 3DS made everyone look like fucking Paper Mario characters with the black outlines. I didn't mind it, though. At times, Smash 3DS looked a lot better than Smash 4 for the Wii U. Really, that was only in Smash Run, because that's the only reason why anyone would want to play 3DS over Wii U. Or Street Smash 2. Street Smash is hella hype. I'm tired of acting like Street Smash isn't cool. It isn't the fucking coolest thing ever. It's literally fucking Beyblade. I'm at Walmart. Don't! Literally don't. Literally don't Walmart when I'm streaming. So why the fuck would you even go to Walmart on a Sunday night? Should I? You should watch the stream. You should, question mark. There we go. Oh, yeah, what was I doing? The document. The document. That's the document. Refresh chat. Welcome to the chat room. Ew, we're all different colors. Also, the text was supposed to be purple. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Antonio stock. So, let's increase this font size since I hate starting out with font 11. I'd honestly rather go smaller font size than font size 11. Let's go impact for the title. Because I want to give all my documents a title card. Insert kill count. Forced kill count reference here. Bold, underline that, and let's make the color, I want to say purple. Because not only it's my favorite color, as you already know, Evan, but purple is a color of royalty. Royalty is higher up than all the classes. So if the title card is purple, then that's like symbolic for how it's better than everything else. Yeah. Alright, so align that in the middle. Let's go. What is KFC? Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Actually, those question marks look hella ugly with the underlining. Let's just have what is KFC. And let's not capitalize that is, because that looks bad. Nope, that's just impact font. Oh no, actually it is lowercase. It's just really fucking hard to distinguish the little dot on top. Okay, thank you, impact font, for being the worst thing ever. We're going back to Comic Sans, bitch! Too many people hate on Comic Sans. After all, he's just here to give you a bad time. Okay, I'm gonna stop Sans impersonating now. Wasn't even a good one. Ow. I really hope if anyone else comes by, they just see this stock and they immediately click off. Listen, man, it's a Sunday night. Only got a few more hours to the last month of the school year. We're trying not to think about school anymore. And y'all just see Google Docs on a Twitch stream? Anyways, Evans, thoughts on the recent new security breach theories about the Mimic? because I think they're dumb as hell. If you're listening to me and paying attention, prove it right now by telling me your thoughts and feelings on the Mimic. Right now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Palpatine, what should we do with all this Deo meat? Stew it. Fucking love Game Grumps. Oh my god. That's so great. Enter. Ba 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 ba. KFC, otherwise known as KFC. I think it's really cool that my creative coach thinks that this is really cool, because it just gives me another incentive to be working on this. And outside of that, it's just nice to have someone you look up to compliment and acknowledge like your I don't really say achievements. This isn't really an achievement because I've already created a club, but just acknowledge what you're doing and say that they like it. That's really uplifting and motivating. You have no idea what I'm talking about? Shit! Okay, hold up. Yeah, sorry, I just got to that. There's a chat delay of 3 seconds since, like, last time that I streamed. There was, like, kind of an audience. There was, like, 7 people. And I kept on trying to consistently read them. But, like, I can't even see the chat box on my computer screen unless I go back into the Streamlabs setup. So, hold on. The Mimic FNAF security breach. Like, seriously, this theory is just dumb. The Mimic Villains Wiki. Okay, so right now the FNAF community is going crazy over one of the new... So, you know the Tales of the Pizzaplex book that I just got from the Barnes & Noble at Mall of America? I guess there's this new story called... I don't think it's directly called The Mimic, but I know that the newer Tales of the Pizzaplex book, like, what is this? The Bobbing Dots. This is the 5th conclusion. So the 6th has already been released in some places. The part of security breach. Sorry, I just saw this dumbass image in Google Images. But yeah, I have Google Images pulled up right now, and people are losing their minds over one of these stories in the newer Tales of the Pizzaplex book, because it's talking about 2 characters and like they're fill-ins for Henry and Charlie, and then this Henry fill-in guy, I think his name is Edwin reference to McDonald's, but yeah, and he creates this endoskeleton that, similar to the illusion disc that William made, can just he can just wow transform into literally anything that the plot demands. So what Edwin did is that he made this robot to transform into him, to look like him to his son, because he was like a really busy, like at work, constantly down to business father, so he just never had time for the kid. And then like I think the robot ended up killing the kid, and then he ended up like trying to kill the robot, but then the robot like killed him. I think they both might have died because like they were both just on equal footing. Their power scaling, it was too much for them. But then a bunch of police came in and explored their town. Or was it? No. Okay, so Edwin and his child were actually living in a factory. They were living in a factory because I think the rent for Edwin's apartment was too much, because he's a single parent, and you know, world doesn't treat single parents very well. So then he had to move to a factory, and then made the factory, like this old abandoned factory, like more like home for his child. And so then he made the Mimic endoskeleton, and then after the whole debacle with Edwin and the endoskeleton, then police came and investigated, and then the endoskeleton just became a thing again, and then he like murdered all the police, and then he just went loose. So now people are saying that Burntrap is actually the Mimic, and it was Vanny, and Glitchtrap too. People have been saying that Glitchtrap was the Mimic. So now they're trying to say that Vanny was actually just feeding the Mimic like these images and the remnants of William, and then it turned into Burntrap. And I think that's them like trying to explain why the Blob wants to take Burntrap, and why William Afton isn't like actually in security breach, even though he very much is. I just don't know, man. I'm trying to follow along with all these FNAF theories, and it's just giving me a tumor. Anyway, what's your thoughts about it? Do you think Burn Trap is like actually Springtrap again for the third time? Technically the fourth? Maybe even the fifth? Maybe even like the eighth if you count all the FNAF World renditions? Or do you think it's the Mimic? Do you think it's the funny hee hee ha ha trolled treasure chest from Dark Souls? Anyway, back to the fucking document before I started talking about FNAF. I just hate how the FNAF community nowadays is either like up in arms, torches and pitchforks describing like whether FNAF 3 was good or not, reminiscing over the past and constantly arguing about it. It's just like the Living Tombstone song. This comes from inside. What you ever want, it's mine. Shut the fuck up. But that, or it's them using the books and scrambling through them to find any bit of cohesive sense that they could connect to Security Breach, because that game's lore was a complete, utter dumpster fire. I feel like that's all the FNAF community really is nowadays. And then there's me, who's like going back and experiencing the nostalgia of old fan games, which, let's be honest here, really the only thing you can do as a FNAF fan. Because it's either you're on one side or the other. And then either way, you're making crazy theories, or you've just like completely left the FNAF community. You're either on the FNAF 3 Chads or the FNAF 3 virgins, which either side isn't really necessarily correct. You're just a huge supporter or a huge hater of FNAF 3. There's no in between, oh, I think the game's atmosphere was good, but I think the gameplay was boring, but I think it's a fine FNAF. No, there's none of that. There's absolutely no middle ground you can take. There's the high ground, or there's the Anakin. And you don't want to be the Anakin. Nerd. Yes, I am a nerd. Here we go. Otherwise known as Creative Freelancer Club is... No, don't capitalize that. Is a club I just started. I told Adam to start Discord, to get a Discord account, and it reminded me of when I didn't have a Discord account, and then you told me, Evan, to get one because you just really wanted to play Smash Bros with me on Parker's Switch. It just sent me back a bunch. Send me back to the good old days. I act as if we're out of the good old days. We're getting into our final month of the school year. Then we'll be a senior. And then we're off. Off into the big wide world. And then it's going to be regular show. And then we're going to be two middle-aged 20-year-old men. And we're going to be working this crappy minimum wage job at a community park. And I'm going to be a bird and you're going to be a raccoon. And I was watching this really like in-depth analysis of the whole regular show. It was a really good video. It was very well made. It was very well spoken. The guy had a pretty good sense of humor. It's a very good video. But it really got me thinking, what if me and you were like that, Evan? What if me and you could be Mordecai and Rigby, and we could just like spend the rest of our lives together? And every day we just make just this giant hoopla about the most mundane and boring of exercises. And then at the very end, we end up summoning a world-ending force. We end up smiting God, and he summons a demon on us, or a giant black hole, or a giant demon out of a giant black hole spewing giant lasers. We could do that. We could do that. Well, which one? You gotta choose, man. You gotta choose, Evan. Is it Mimic or is it good old Billy Afton? Speaking of that, I hate how Billy is a shortened down name of William. And William, in turn, is a longer name of Billy. Like, already, why do we need these names? Why do we need these different abbreviations? Like, what, people can't just say someone's name and be happy about it? Wait, you gotta change your identity just because you have some trauma with your dead name? But seriously, though, that doesn't make any sense. Like, there's Chris and Christopher, That makes sense. Chris is a shortened version of Christopher. It's the first 4 letters. Right? No, 5. 5 letters. But Billy and William? Or Bill? Bill, William, Will, Billy? That doesn't make any sense. Like, sure, it shares the last, I don't know, 3 letters, Will and Bill, but it's a completely different first letter. It upsets me. It upsets me that the founding fathers of English would decide to smite upon the civilians of modern era America. Like, who's in charge of English? Am I right? Airplane English, am I right? Anyway, lemon wafers. They are the best. I'm gonna have some right now because they are lemon wafers. You guys hear that? You guys hear me thoroughly eating some delicious lemon wafers that you guys aren't having right now? No, let me know in your chat. Are you eating lemon wafers right now? Come on, chat. Speak to your boy, Certified Monkey Man. Make some noise! At the time, I would expect you guys not to understand what I'm saying since this mic is so fucking shitty. Still no response from Rita. Anyways, I'll be back to kickstart my second sentence after I get some more water. What? Okay. Make it quick, I'm screaming. I don't really care too much. I mean, it's just her business, so. Wampter and Gatorade acquired. Anyway, did I ever tell you, Evan, about this one concept for a Left 4 Dead 2 mod I had once, where I was gonna recreate the entire high school, but in the Hammer map engine that Source uses? Yeah, I was pretty ambitious a few months ago. And I still am, except the difference between then and now is that I'm ambitious in methods that I can actually convey and disperse out into the world. Otherwise known as being semi-level-headed and not saying, basically, I'm going to create my own game. Which I very well could. And let's not mention that that's kind of what I plan to do over the summer. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just know that I'm probably going to give up in like mid-June. But whatever. So I wanted to make this Left 4 Dead 2 mod where I was going to recreate the entire high school. And I hadn't exactly fleshed out the whole campaign in my head. But the beginning was gonna be about that whole intruder thing that we had last school year, the intruder fake out. Or was it? No, it was last year because that's when I was in Philip's first hour and then we were in the C cluster. So yeah, it was, or maybe that was gonna be the final level in the campaign. I can't remember, but it was gonna be either the beginning or the final level in the campaign. Where a zombie, or maybe it was a tank just to be funny. Or maybe it was one of the other characters. Maybe there would be 3 in the high school and there would be like a guy in Pinecrest in the middle school, wherever it was. And it would have the theme of the whole school district being interconnected. Like, obviously, I wouldn't, like, Grassblade for Grassblade recreate the town of Hastings, but I would recreate it to the best of my ability to make sure that there were, like, a few schools. Like, maybe it could only be those 3, the high school, the middle school, and Pinecrest, because those are really the only ones involved in that whole debate. Like, who the fuck cares about McCullough, am I right? But like one of the characters would be at the middle school or Pinecrest, pull that lever, and then 3 of the characters still fighting and hoarding off zombies at the high school. That alarm would ring. There's an intruder, and then everyone, like, it would alert the horde. But then you had to like get out of there, and you would be in, like, I don't know, like, let's just say the gym, and there would be like a bunch of obstacles because it would be like really rundown and shit. I just had the vision one day. It just came to me. And I was like, shit, I should make this. But then I reminded myself, no, you can't do that. No, I can't say I can't. You can't say you can't do something because you very well can do something. It's just a matter of mental exercise, man. Get with the program, as my old choir instructor, Mr. Warren, would say. Sorry, my high school. It is to encourage the youth, my friends, to get out there as creatives and learn to make a living off of it. I don't know anyone else who does this, but whenever I type digitally, just to let you know that I'm not typing on a typewriter, but whenever I type, I do this weird thing where occasionally I'll start a word, but I won't have a space, and I'll type the first letter, and then I'll click a space, then finish the word, and then when I look up, I'll be like, huh? Why is that underline red? I don't get it. Why? Oh, because I'm a stupid dumb bitch, that's why. Let me off it. As of now, we've only had 2 meetings. But in that time, we've decided what we're doing. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Yeah, in case you don't already know, Evan, I really have this unhinged tendency to make everything that I say as exciting as possible. Still no reason. Fuck. No, Evan! Don't go, Evan! Evan! Bro, why are you going? I just started. I really hope this one viewer isn't me. Can this one viewer please not be me? When did he say this? When did he say this? It's not even telling me when he said this. Fuck. Evan. I want you to watch me make my document. Wow. Let's see the you're streaming. I'm gonna pin that. I like that. Unpin. There you go. Yeah, I think this one viewer is only me. Well, at least I had a good run with my good old buddy Solaire_26. Now, maybe if I was actually doing something, he would be more invested. Be, biddle, be, wiggle, giggle, figgle, giggle, giggle, be, biddle, be, flubber, dubber, wiggle, giggle, Anyway, I just realized that that sound bit that I just replicated very, very not goodly was actually from a legitimate song that Jack Black made. 12 years ago it was. I just watched a music video for it like 12 minutes ago called Tribute. And it was a tribute, believe it or not. But it was also a song called Tribute that was a tribute to a road trip that him and his brother, I think that was his brother. Her brother was a guitarist. He was an egg-headed hobo. He looked kind of funny. He looked like the main villain of Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal. Press L and OONY in that subsequent order, if you know who I mean. You know who I'm talking about. Yep, that's just me. You know, this is almost discouraging enough to end the stream. Which I'm exactly gonna do.